Welcome everybody to the live with MMA. We're gonna start off by talking more about. We're gonna start off with boxing first. Do anybody know why Bud Crawford is coming back? And do he has a fight coming up? That's what we're thinking because he's starting off boxing. He's practicing already, so we thinking maybe he getting ready to call for a big fight. Maybe a Canelo part two. Maybe a Canelo part two, or maybe Boots Ennis. Which one y'all think? Y'all think Boots Ennis or Canelo rematch? That's what I'm getting to. I'm thinking maybe a Canelo rematch part two. Because Boots Ennis maybe a little too light. Like I think he 154, and I think with Canelo, Bud can stay at 168. So that's me. I'm thinking it's gonna be a rematch probably with Canelo in it. I think the money would be more balanced because the first fight, the money was like this to that. So Canelo got like over 100 million and Bud only got 10 million. So I think if it's a part two, they might get like 60-60, something like that. Or Bud might get the bigger half and Canelo get the, you get what I'm saying? Because if he fight Boots Ennis, he's not going to get that much money for that fight. And that's what I'm thinking. You know, and I'm pretty much, right majority of the time. So I'm thinking he might fight Canelo part two. Then on top of that, let's go to Keyshawn Davis not taking the money to fight Devin Haney. Now, Keyshawn was offered $3 million before the purse bid, and then when the purse bid, it went down because PBC bought it, so it went down to 2.1 million. He didn't take the money for that, and now, he backed out the fight. He wanted more money than what he got, but I don't think it was Keyshawn. I think it was his management. Jay Prince wanted a percentage, so it wasn't enough money for both of them. That's why Keyshawn Davis got real mad, and he kind of unfollowed his manager for a second because now the whole world making it seem like he a duck, but it really wasn't that. It was more like the manager needed some money as well. So that's boxing is crazy right now. So it's like you got to keep your eyes open on boxing because you never know what's going on with boxing. Like you blink your eye and voila, something else is going on. And then we have Williams and Peta beating Lamont Roach. That was a surprise to me. I just knew Lamont Roach was gonna go in there and be a reaper. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass reaped. I'm telling you, like that. The Mexican Williams and Peta, shout out to you because you surprised me. I know you can fight, but I didn't think you was go. You know what I'm saying? Like beat up Lamont Roach like that. Even if you won, you wasn't supposed to win in that fashion. So shout out to you because I was sitting here watching it with her and my daughter, and I'm like, man, Lamont Roach will turn it on. They like, what fight is you watching? And he never turned it on.
Yeah.
He did not look like himself. Like, I don't understand, like, what happened. Like, he couldn't block a punch, nothing. Like, he was just standing there getting hit. Like, he was playing peekaboo defense and it wasn't working.
I think it just goes to show you can't, when they schedule these matches, you can't assume just because they did something in the past or they're known for something that it's going to always be that. Earl legs look like he just had the accident. Roach looked like he wasn't in a good headspace. He looked like he had argued with his bitch before the fight. Like just looked it terrible. You can, if you really pay attention, you can tell people's heads are not where they need to be sometimes. It can be a number of reasons. It can be money, it can be talk, it can be self-esteem, it can be lack of confidence, it can be a ton of things. When it comes to Keyshawn, I feel like he's stupid.
Shout out to Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah, shout out to you, but you're still stupid.
You don't like Jay Prince's manager?
A number of any amount of money is more than zero. Yeah. And now you get zero.
Yeah. So when you're
upset about $3 million and you feel like that's not enough, nobody's paying you for what you believe you are. You have to prove that you are somebody. And usually people get big tickets or big amounts of money when they put you up against someone. They feel like there's really a chance of you being hurt. There's a chance of you drawing out a crowd. No, you don't draw out crowds. You may feel like you do, but you haven't gotten to that point yet. Yes, your manager takes a chunk of money. I mean, shit, Finesse 2 times told us that. We seen that nigga contract. He was in there twice under his real name and the company name. So he getting everybody money from everybody corner.
That's a
you
fact.
Can't be upset about what you already know. So if you know that man was asking for 15% here and under that name and 15 under that name, so then he was taking 30 out of your 100, you already knew. So you thinking, oh, I need more money because he's going to take it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you have to get something.
Facts.
I would have took the 3 or the 2.1, whatever they asked or whatever they were offering, because it's more than zero. You and your family was counting on that, and now y'all have nothing. And you don't look good to promoters now because you're easy. There's a good chance that you'll pull out if you don't like the terms.
Facts.
So nobody's going to want to book you.
Not to mention that crap he pulled with jumping that dude in the back, him and his brothers, a few fights
You're
ago.
a risk. You're a safety risk. You increase people's insurance because now they got to have extra security. They got to have extra caution because you and your family ghetto. You can't be ghetto everywhere. Do that shit at the barbecue, not on the stage or in the back of the venue. That's crazy. So you're not groomed or trained enough for people to pay tens or 15 million for no fight. You haven't gotten there. You don't have a record for people to be. I thought 2-3 million was good for you because I ain't heard about you 2 years ago.
It was.
I don't think you were worth it, honestly. And, I think I was rooting for you because what I have learned and what I have seen, I think it was good, but it's not worth you thinking that you as big as a Shakur or as big as like, who the hell else gets paid that type of money?
Devin Haney.
You're not
Javante
those
Tank
people.
Davis.
We ain't talking about that thing because he ain't getting nothing because he won't fucking fight. So Haney and Shakur, you're not them. You're not them. You're far from them. And you have to work to get to that. Look how long it took them to get to where they are. You're not special, my guy.
Yes, Devin. And now that you said that, man, I had Devin Haney have to go to Australia to fight George Kambosos twice. He took less money. He took, I think, 20% and had to fight twice. So even if he beat Kambosos, he had to stay in Australia, fight him again, and give him a chance to win his belt back. And then came back to the U.S. with his belt, and now all of a sudden he the man.
Because unfortunately, whether we realize it or not, although America was built on our backs, we still the damn bottom man. Okay, so when these little clear people tell you, hey, these are the terms and this is what you need to do, I want you to risk your life 2-3 times before I increase your pay. That's what the hell they want. They want you to risk your safety. That's boxing. You have to take a risk of not having your fundamentals.
Facts.
Fuck around and get knocked out or looking crazy or whatever the case. This is a show to them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're simply an entertainer. And you have to be realistic about the numbers that you are asking for. Have I worked for this? There are millionaires out there that had to look at Angela Bassett. You know how many roles we have for Angela Bassett? How many roles she has freaking like conquered anything from the damn everything, like every freaking thing, from Tina Turner to damn Black Panther to damn what's the one where she set the man clothes on fire. She done did all
Waiting
this.
to Exhale.
She has done all these magnificent and iconic roles, and it took until she was damn near 60 to get a damn award that she was worthy of.
Absolutely.
So you have to look at the
She didn't get one for Tina Turner?
No.
She acted her ass off on Tina Turner.
I mean, body was nice.
She was swole.
Okay. So you really just be realistic. That's my advice to Keyshawn. You know, be realistic and be humble, because that's the ticket. The ticket is being humble. And yes, of course, feel like you the shit. Everybody should feel like you the shit and you $1 million product, but be realistic about what these people are going to pay for what you're offering. You have to prove to them that you are actually, you can do this back to back to back. You're not getting no couple million, a lot of money for doing it 2-3 times, baby. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're not paying like that. You really, I feel like, dropped the ball, and I feel like you really kind of screwed the pooch with this decision. And whether it was all dependent on your management situation or whatever you had in the background, that's totally fine. But just like everybody else, that contract had words on it, and it was your job to get an attorney and read it.
Man.
So I don't know. I mean, shout out to all the boxers that really risk their safety and you know, their sanity for these checks, because I feel like they're just, it's a pawn in the game. I love the entertainment. I love to root you guys on. I hope that no one gets hurt in the process, but that's the name of the game, love. It's true story. Like, it's the same thing as a gymnast or someone that works at the circus.
Right.
You can fall from that fucking tightrope. The tiger might not be having a good day. He might bite you.
Absolutely.
These are the risks in these type of fields, and you have to be realistic and humble.
You hit it right on the money. So it's just crazy, man. Even Rolly Romero took a chance. He beat Ryan Garcia just because he took a chance. Did nobody thought Rolly Romero was gonna beat Ryan Garcia?
Romero, isn't he about to fight Teofimo?
Yeah, Lopez, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I seen something about
Earl, they fighting.
Was thinking that Lopez is gonna take it.
No, Lopez is gonna. I think Lopez is gonna beat Rolly Romero too. But that's my point. Like, Rolly Romero took a chance on fighting Ryan Garcia. We all knew Ryan was going to win, and Rolly dropped Ryan and won that fight. So you don't know what happened with Keyshawn and Devin Haney. You don't know. So it was weird because Keyshawn is so talented. He's a silver medalist. Only Shakur, Keyshawn Davis, Floyd Mayweather was all silver medalists. They special when you're a silver medalist.
Do you think it had something to do with
fear? Special.
Do you feel like he felt like he needed more money because he was fearful of getting hurt by Devin?
I don't think he was fearful of getting hurt, but I think he was fearful of maybe losing the fight and, you know,
and his
stock going down. Yes, so he wanted money for that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you lose, you still want to be set for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Give me 5-6 million.
But now you have nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
Now you have nothing. So your stock still plummeted for a different reason.
I mean, but now he was a mandatory, right? So this the thing though, we're still good for him. He can wait for the Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero. Is that on?
No.
Yeah, but he can wait for the Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero a fight and then say, you know what, I got the winner out of these two. So I think he's going the easy route and try to get somebody else belt. And then try to defend his belt once or twice, and then he can ask for the type of money he wants if he can get a belt from Ryan or Rolly Romero. If he can get a belt, from Teofimo Lopez, if he can get a belt from Teofimo Lopez or Rolly Romero, he should be able to defend it 2 or 3 times and then start asking for the money he wants. He just got to take the longer route now. That's it.
I still feel like it's
no. He had a shot at the WBO, the main belt. Now he's fighting for the little side belts. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a sad little. Oh, it's on now.
Yeah. I just think it's still very disheartening, honestly.
Why you say that? I mean, his ass, he looked trash after he did that, though.
Mm-mm. I think I don't know. I think it's just really pitiful, honestly. I really wish he wasn't so, I don't know. I feel like it's cockiness. I feel like, because he's, signed similar to Shakur, I feel like he wants to be what he's not yet. And he's not understanding the things that Shakur had to do to get to this point, I don't know, but shout out to all of them, that hopefully that payday does come. Hopefully you didn't, shoot yourself in the foot. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll absolutely. Definitely see. Hey, speaking of boxers, I gotta always get to this girl. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh shit.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen clips, and I definitely Clarissa.
What now? They're already laughing. Shit, what is it?
Clarissa, you got to stop. Like, at this point, I feel like she's so fucking distracted that I don't really have confidence in this upcoming fight.
Yeah, she's dropping hella weight, man. I mean, sometimes you drop weight, that can be a bad thing. Like,
she's
man.
Exhausting.
Okay? Yeah, man. You better hope that you didn't drop too much weight. Exhausting. You better hope you ain't dropped too much weight and your power gone. Because you went down 3 weight classes for this fight.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And that may be why she's so angry. The shots at Remy, the shots at this one lady, because the lady said that you was dating somebody's husband, which you are. Like, let's stop with the fun, with the games. Like, the foolishness has to end. She went on Cam Newton and told this man that her and Pap is having a baby next year. I think it's very fucking ridiculous for you to sit up here and say that Remy's lying about this and she's that. When you be lying, talking about Pap upstairs, that nigga don't be upstairs. He don't be upstairs because you're not the only woman he with. And then after all this comes out, now y'all doing this little video with him feeding you grapes in a tub. It's fucking ridiculous. It's really fucking ridiculous. I think you both are clowns. I haven't been a fucking fan of Pap since he did that verse on Busta Rhymes song. That same verse he keep doing, and it's 20 years later. I was a fucking kid when that song came out. I was a real legit ass fucking kid when that song came out, and this nigga still be out there performing his old ass shit. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's somebody else's classic shit though that you're featured on, and don't nobody else come out.
Touch it, tease it, man.
Don't nobody else come out. Ain't nobody else. You know why? Because they all have new shit. They all have new shit. You're talking about how you wrote Remy shit. Write something for yourself. How are you writing all her shit and people could tell the difference and yada yada yada? Just like we could tell you wrote Clarissa stupid shit. You good when it comes to saying words that from the alphabet, but you not good at putting that shit together. He put some little shit together for 50 Cent. I thought that was quite catchy, but you can't put together a full fucking song. Where's the verses with the chorus and the verses? Where's the full song? Ain't nobody selling no beats to this nigga, or what's popping? I'm so confused and I'm so fed up. Like, I hate to even keep talking about these people, but it's so crazy that Cuckoo found Cuckoo. And I think they actually working. They working together because they both off. She delirious thinking that this man really love her. He foolish thinking that this girl really gonna get him somewhere, and they both off. And it's crazy as hell. Like, I don't know. I wish them the best. If they have this child next year, boy, I'm a holla.
You wish them the best, though, right?
I wish them the best in Wonderland. It's a Wonderland love, because, oh boy. But I hope she does win her fight. I ain't gonna put no money on it, but you know, I wish her the best. They finally dropped the full card. I just knew she was just fighting. I just knew them baddies was gonna be on her card. I guess they on the prelims or something.
Yep.
So shout out to those ladies. Shout out to Ray J. I seen something recently. Looks like his head is on the right shoulders. I don't see that dent in his head no more. So his health looks like it's improving. And yeah, you know, shout out to everybody on that fight card. I don't know them people, but it looks nice. It looks very nice. Is it worth my pay-per-view? Don't know. But shout out to Win Records, okay? Shout out to you guys.
For sure.
Definitely.
For sure. So who you got, Big Lex or Tasiki?
I feel like it's a draw because they both suck. Like, y'all good, and they're good as far as baddies go, but Lex doesn't have the proper form, and Tasiki seemed like she's scared to hit the girl. Like, there's no friends in the ring, so I don't know how they're gonna take that away, because they're more so worried about what's gonna happen after the fight versus what's happening for the fight. Like, I don't think that they're getting, you know, paid enough, or maybe they're not in the right mindset, but they're not real boxers, so it's just a money grab.
Just a money grab, huh?
So I'm not really enthused about it at all, but hey, do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm going with Big Lex.
Don't put no money on it.
What makes you say that?
Just because she's long and she's used to kicking and you feel me, fighting in a certain manner. The boxing ring ain't the corner. It's not the streets. You can bring some of that to the table, but I think the things that make her a good fighter, she cannot bring to the table.
We go see.
Somebody gonna see. If it's the prelims, it should be free, so I might see that.
So what's going on with Finesse 2 Times and Moneybag Yo?
I don't know. They're both trash. Moneybag ain't released nothing since Finesse said he was writing everything. Finesse keep bailing that bitch out, so I don't even understand.
Well, I think Moneybag got some diss songs and Finesse got some diss songs, and they got it going on right now, man. And then he dissing Jay Prince Jr. in the songs too, Finesse 2 Times. So shout out to Finesse 2 Times for standing up for herself. I give him that.
When don't he stand up for himself? It's Moneybag that be running.
Moneybag a buff hoe. Like
a buff hoe?
Yeah.
Explain.
Like, he's scared of that in Finesse 2 Times. That's why.
Because he doesn't live that. He doesn't live that life. He's been rich for a really long time. So even if he was in the streets, before the fame, or even if he was into things before the fame, he's been having money for a long time. You got security. You ain't fighting no niggas. You ain't got to really bust at nobody.
So let me get this straight. So you say Fabulous and them broke, but Moneybag Yo got money?
Have you ever heard when Lil Duval be like rich broke? Rich broke. Like you rich, so your bills and all your expenses are more than the average person, but you broke because you can't just do anything.
Shots fired.
That's kind of how I consider a lot of these celebrities, rich broke, because if you really think about it, what do y'all have that's liquidated? What can you go to the bank and pull out right now?
100 G's.
You think that's some money in 2026 in America?
They can pull it out then they're probably hype.
That ain't no money.
But they can probably pull that out every day. Some people can pull that out every day.
For how many days?
Some people can do it for months straight, months and months.
Who is these people?
A lot of people can do that. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, hey, you counting their money. I ain't.
Go live and go to the ATM, go to the bank every day and see how long y'all can do it and show us. You ain't got to show us what bank you at. You ain't got to show us the teller. Just show us the receipt with the different date and the amount on it every day. And don't go put that shit back when you get off live and be pulling that same shit out every day. At the end of the damn month, I want to see the statement of consistent pullouts and no deposits.
That's what I'm saying. See, when it comes to you always dissing rappers.
I'm not dissing them. You brought that shit up.
No, you be dissing the shit out of them. Like, I'm just saying that's what you do.
I'm not dissing them. I don't mind people being entertaining. I'm just not going to go for the bullshit of, oh, I got this, I got that, and some of them motherfucking chains be sounding like pots clacking.
Nah.
That shit ain't real. That's Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy shit be sounding like motherfucking 10 cans.
What, it changed?
Mm-hmm.
Soulja Boy ain't gotta wear real stuff. We know Soulja Boy rich stuff.
I thought you was finna say Soulja Boy shit real. Boy, I was finna holler.
Soulja Boy, that mansion real, yeah. And them cars in front of that mansion real. I know that much. So he spent his money wisely.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Why spend your money on chains if you can wear fake shit and people think it's real because then his bank account is real?
Why would you shoot somebody over fake shit?
Hey, that stuff was real then.
Negro, please. It may have been real back then.
It sure was real back then.
But that was how long ago? I'm just saying. You feel me? I'm just bringing up shit.
No, you been funny. You been funny. You for surely been funny. Shout out Soulja Boy.
Shout out Soulja. Very entertaining character right there.
Yeah, don't eat your chips because you bugging.
Shout out to these Hawaiian habaneros.
I don't even know what the hell those is. You want to get a camera show how it goes? Look, she come with, I don't know what those is. Everybody, I don't know. I don't even think she knows. That's just something that she does out of nowhere, out the blue.
Gotta have my snacks when it get real.
Right now, it's absolutely getting real. So in New York, they gave Fabulous the best dresser. What do you think about that? Well deserved. Brooklyn.
You believe so?
Brooklyn.
I thought it was very hilarious that Complex gave him recognition for being one of the best dressed New York rappers ever. I think that's super major. I think it aligns perfectly with what we spoke about on our previous set.
What you gave me a hard time, and I told you, Fabulous does this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. I acknowledge that. I have a hard time
being wrong.
But for the sake of the culture, I have to say, I'll eat my words. And shout out to Fab for knowing how to dress with or without Emily.
You had to throw a diss in there, didn't you? You just have to throw a diss in there.
As a female,
you threw a shot in there.
Threw a shot. No. Last time we spoke, I gave a lot of credit for his fashion to Emily, and I downed him for the history that him and Emily have. So I'm just correcting myself.
Absolutely.
With or without Emily, you earned that.
Right.
Because you were dressing way before she came along.
Facts.
So shout out to Fab, for always, being a trendsetter. So shout out to you. I'll tip my hat and I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what Loso do.
I will say, you said it from the jump. You blatantly named Fab and Cassidy. So I will
know Fab and Cass be dressing, man. Like a lot of people don't know when it's time. Like Cass go put that shit on too. Like Cass go put that shit on, and Fab go put that shit on. Like certain people, who go put that shit on when it comes to dressing. I always knew Fab and Cass. Them was two people that I looked up to when it came to dressing because back in the day, if you go back to Cassidy old videos on Hotel and that when he had the Cleveland Cavaliers warm up little thing on with the Coke White Forces with the Cavaliers hat. If you look back then, you like, damn, who was this dude? Then he go to another part of the scene of if you want to come to my hotel where he got the leather coat, he got like some type of vest on with colors, and he got the bathing apes. Like, man, it was nice. You know what I'm saying? And he was wearing Bapes before we ever even knew what the hell they was. He tell you on his freestyle, I'm the first boy you ever seen with them colorful Bapes on. Like he tell you, like, and if you listen to his raps, I'm like, oh shit, he ain't lying. Like that's the first nigga I ever seen with some Bapes on. Cause if you go back to Hotel, when did fucking Hotel come out? He had on bathing apes in Hotel with him and R. Kelly. That shit came out a long time ago. And this dude had on Bapes then.
A long time ago. Long before we knew about them girls, R. Kelly.
Oh shit, here you go. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Hey. Speaking of the R. Kellys of the
world.
Bounce.
Oh.
Diddy.
It's like murder, she roll.
So, I'm extremely confused. So, they keep changing his release date. Did you see that?
What they do
They keep changing the release date.
Diddy had a fight in there. Shout out to Diddy throwing hands in there. You feel me? Ain't no
they said Diddy got the cooties, and that's why his health is declining so fast. Allegedly. But
said he threw hands in there though. Diddy ain't no punk.
Apparently his release date has been moved up to February 20th of 2028.
Yeah,
but it was previously May of 2028. Then before that it was June. Then it was April. So why I don't understand. I've never seen nothing like them to keep bouncing months around. Like, can't nobody count in the courthouse? Like, y'all don't know what 50 months is? Or
man, he got that money, man. When you got money, so it pays off.
Shout out to Diddy. Because I just gotta see what the fuck your first little 6 months gonna be like on the outside. I want to see you who finna die. I want to see what type of music you finna put out. Is Young Miami gonna come back to your corner? Are people gonna start eating their words?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just want to know if I'm very curious as to where if people start disappearing and shit once you're released, because word on the street, you're a cold cat boy. You're a cold cat. And the things you was doing before you went to jail, if you was blowing up cars and hanging niggas from the balcony, I can just imagine. Cassidy should get in witness protection. Because he coming for her. You know, you can't take a powerful person and embarrass them and lock them up. That man was eating jail food. Did he eating jail food? Have you seen jail food? And Diddy was eating it. He was looking bad in there.
They probably was giving them, letting them bring, he a celebrity. He probably got different food than everybody else.
Probably not every day.
Majority.
Shit, don't he gotta pay restitution and shit?
That ain't nothing to him.
Well, if they was taking all his property or something.
He just saying shit. So, I mean, Loon did his time. He was bad boy.
Who?
Loon.
Now you just saying shit. I don't about to know that man.
Don't nobody know Loon?
Don't get excited.
Wow. You just saying shit now. All right. So I'm guessing nobody don't know G-Dep either. The nigga that made special delivery. Take this money. Ain't shit funny. Ain't no way you can take this money. The Harlem Shake and shit.
I don't know Diddy.
What?
I know Diddy.
You full of shit. Anyway, get to our next subject. Have you seen Power? What? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh. That ain't well. That didn't fucking go well.
That's because you had me over here trying to think about them old ass rappers. Don't nobody know them people. You made it go down wrong.
I made it go down, or you made it go down. I'm just trying to figure this shit out because you don't want to do all this bullshit right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's like, Jesus. I had everything I had to say until you choked. You fucked up the church's money. Yeah, but let's get back to it though.
Yes, we're back.
We never left. Your ass was choking live on the set. Like, that's all was going on. You still got something going on.
Go on and say what you got to say.
Don't get no attitude with me, Sir Choker Live. Who was I about to say? I told you I lost my train of thought.
Exactly.
I lost my train of thought, man.
I'll find it. Go on now, find it.
Who are you talking to?
Go on now, find it.
I ain't gonna take too much more of this. Yeah, so it's some rap beef going on, right? Like 38 Special and Jadakiss. So, 38 Special, he hot, he got bars, but I don't know if he can mess with Jada. Like, him and Jada been going back and forth.
Terrible.
And dude said he'll put up 100,000. He can, get at Jada. I'm like, man, this is getting serious, 100K.
He ain't got it. We may never know.
You always got to say something. That's what you do.
Well.
The hell is that? you on TV doing that bullshit?
Yes, trying to find some things.
Let's try Bubba Dub.
Yeah.
What's this to?
Excuse
me.
Me.
Well.
What? Music. Didn't you say something about music?
We already talked about music. But what I was fit to say is Power.
Trash.
The show? Now, Power ended.
Raising Kanan, not Power.
Raising Kanan, which is part of the Power book, like I said, if I was rudely interrupted. Raising Kanan went off with a bang. With a bang. Yes, Power went off with a bang. I'm going to tell you one more time. Power went out with a bang. Some people might hate the way it went out, but it was right. That's exactly how it should have went off.
Definitely not.
It was reckless. Everybody get a shot. Everybody get a shot.
I'm pulling that up no more.
Huh? Say what? That's how it was on the show. So Power.
What do you feel like was the best moment of the season and the worst moment?
You can go first.
Go on.
Who you talking to? The best moments of Power probably when they were all getting money. I mean, on Raising Kanan, they were all getting money. That was cool. And then the worst part probably is when they all start killing each other. Family, like family, all you got. So once you start killing each other, like that's crazy. That's wild. Once Marvin died, I kind of was like, Marvin was down there like 60, 50% the show.
Famous died last season, huh? Or wasn't this season? I think for me, damn, my shit dying. I ain't even put them in no water.
Well, Famous.
For me, oh, my plants are dying. Fuck. I think for me, the best part was when Kanan started, when he got his own spot and started, creating his own team and getting his own money. But eventually, however, it actually led to the worst part, which was, him turning on his mom, killing Lou, killing Marvin, and shit. Damn near starting an all-out war with Juke. Like, sometimes, but I guess that's the game. Sometimes your good days lead to your bad days, So that sucked to have him kill his uncles and then his mama's killed because of him.
Absolutely. And that was his. Oh, wait, I don't want to talk about that. Quiet. Mm-hmm. That's what all you heard after that happened was. Because I mean, you gotta remember that she lost her dad, Jude, and when she thought about it, she knew Kanan killed her dad. So she was going to kill Kanan until she seen Kanan hugging his mama. It's like, oh, you still got love for her. So let me make you feel how I feel. I'm gonna kill your mama the way you killed my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made it crazy.
I wish Juke would have found out that Snaps and Pop killed Famous before Kanan went through with killing Marvin.
Facts. Well, she did. She told Kanan that Snaps and Pops killed Famous. He was like, so what? Remember, because he was too deep in the game. So he was too deep in the game. He didn't give a shit about Famous after a while.
Okay, so I misspoke. I wish she would have killed them first before he went forward with it. Because maybe he wouldn't have felt like he had to. Just like when they died, he had a change of heart about his mom.
Okay. All right. That's more better. But 50 did. He did write a good show. So shout out to 50 Cent.
Let's correct that. 50's not the writer. He had the idea. And I say that because the writer actually quit. That's why a lot of this is going on with him ending the seasons. The writer actually quit because she was jealous. Jealous that everybody connected Power and all the shows to 50 Cent and not her. Like, you're a writer, stupid. No writer gets credit for the shows that they write. It's always the actors.
Yeah, but you gotta think though. He's giving you the ideal about his family and his life and what happened. Because a lot of these writing stuff is based on his real life. His mother really died hustling and all of this. So a lot of this stuff, like from his uncles and to his mother and all this, that's why they're not getting credit, because it's his life story.
No,
50 mama died in the streets for real.
A lot of people mama died in the streets for real.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he died in the street. 50 Cent was 14 years old, knocking out grown men, real life. And he was fighting everybody, and he was taking blocks at 15, 16. This is a true story. He was doing that in Queens. So a lot of this is really based on what he was doing.
Where do you get that from?
Where I get this from? A lot of people in New York said it all the time. Like, I did my research on it. Like, a lot of people, even the people that he was with, like when he grew up with Tony Yayo, and they both from Queens, him and Tony Yayo says it all the time. Like, 50 was like a little buff little dude when he was 15, 16. He said, man, he was knocking out grown men like at 15, 16. Like, man, he was already running the blocks like young. 17, everybody was scared of him. He was real husky. Tony Yayo talk about it all the time. Like, he was beating people up. So that's why he wasn't scared to go against Supreme and all the people that was big was running in New York. The people that was running in New York, his blocks like real big. 50 was going at them young. You don't just drink a cup of courage overnight and just say, I'm going to go over these kingpins and beef with them. Nah, he is already moving crazy young. That's why a lot of this stuff, when he got shot 9 times and all of this stuff, it has something to do with the people that I'm talking about. They was trying to get 50 out the way because he was too busy moving men. Then he started putting them all in his music. If you listen to all his old CDs, he dissing it from his block. The people, 50 been like this. Get Rich or Die Trying, all that is a part of his life. If you notice, all these stories are similar to Get Rich or Die Trying, if you notice. Like, it just like he extended with more people now, like in these shows. You get what I'm saying? It always got something to do with the mama selling drugs. It always got something to do with him getting shot or killed or him killing somebody. You ain't noticed that? I'm telling you. That's why he always writes shows like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. Like a lot of stuff that 50 write in his TV shows and stuff, a lot of that stuff be like a little part of his life. He might exaggerate a lot in it and stuff like that, but he always start off with like him selling drugs because that's what he did. He sold drugs at a young age and all of that. That's what he did, and he used to beat up people and all that. He used to rob people, beat up people. He used to do all that young. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, shout out to Curtis.
Curtis!
Mr. Jackson, if you gangster. I hope her search for a new writer is being, I hope it's good. I hope he finds a really good writer, like the lady that was writing the other series.
Shit, he can click up with Tyler Perry if you want to. Tyler cool 50, so he can team up with Tyler Perry if he wanted to.
Tyler Perry don't have good writers.
Sure. Shit, I mean, because all Queens,
oh well, you know
all
what?
Queens and Men,
Tyler
not
Perry
bad.
is the writer of his shows. That's the difference. Tyler Perry actually writes his scripts.
As I said, but 50 give you a description of how you want this shit rolled and all this.
But for her to be jealous over him and Ghost because everybody was referring to him and Ghost as the show is bananas. It's wanting to kill Ghost off in the third season and 50 sacrificing his character to extend Ghost time is crazy. So it just be a lot going on behind the scenes of those shows, which is wild. I love when it comes to the surface.
Facts. All right, y'all, man. It's been real, man. It's been real with you guys. We have chopped it up with y'all on this Good Friday. What time is it? About 11 o'clock. Man, try to tune in with us on weekends, man. We'll try to make it real for y'all, man. From at least 9:30 to 10:30 ish.
We ain't gonna make no promises.
But we know Fridays it might be dry for some of y'all, man. So, man, we'll try to slide through for y'all, man. We will try. What's wrong with you?
My head was itching.
Oh no, we on TV. Yeah, so that'll be it for you guys, man. Tight. Shots fired.
Well, thank you guys for chiming in with Mo and adults. We appreciate you guys greatly. Thank you for sliding through and reviewing our first stream on YouTube.
Yes,
more to come. Make sure that you're following the page, you're subscribing to catch all the little ins and outs. Make sure you tap in and check out that TikTok. Check out the Facebook, the Instagram. We're pretty much on most platforms at this point. We will eventually move into the Kick platform soon. We're getting some more stuff prepared to drop for you guys, and make sure you time in, comment, subscribe, like, share.
Hit that subscribe button, man.
We appreciate you guys and can't wait to see you guys again. Until next time, stay entertained until we come back to entertain you.